What if I told you that Tesla's next-generation robot can now walk through a thunderstorm, operate on a flooded factory floor, and keep working in conditions that would destroy every other humanoid robot on the planet, and that this leaked information has just sent shockwaves through the entire robotics industry? That's exactly what we're talking about today, and by the end of this video, you're going to realize that Tesla's Optimus Gen 3 isn't just a robot upgrade. It's a complete redefinition of what humanoid robots can do in the real world, and the implications for Tesla's business, for robotics, and for the future of human labor are absolutely staggering. Welcome back to Drive Tech Tesla, the channel that keeps you ahead of every single Tesla and EV breakthrough, and today we are going all in on the most exciting leaked details about Tesla Bot Gen 3's brand new waterproofing capabilities that insiders are saying will make this robot genuinely unstoppable. So buckle up, because this one is going to change how you think about Tesla's robot program entirely. Let's start with some important context, because to understand why waterproofing is such a massive deal for Optimus Gen 3, you need to understand the limitations that the previous generations were working within. Tesla's original Optimus prototype, unveiled back at AI Day in 2022, was a proof of concept, a walking robot that showed the world Tesla was serious about humanoid robotics. Then came Optimus Gen 2, which Tesla unveiled in late 2023, and that version was genuinely impressive. It was faster, more dexterous, had improved hand articulation with 11 degrees of freedom per hand, could walk at about 30% faster than the first prototype, and was already being tested on Tesla's factory floors in Fremont doing real tasks like sorting battery cells. But here's the thing, both Gen 1 and Gen 2 had a critical limitation that was quietly acknowledged by engineers but rarely discussed publicly: they were not rated for outdoor or wet environments. Their electronics, actuators, and joint mechanisms were designed for controlled indoor environments, which is fine when you're starting out in a factory, but is an enormous constraint when you're trying to deploy a robot at scale across the real world. And now, according to multiple leaked sources, engineering documents that have surfaced online, and insider accounts from people close to Tesla's robotics division, Optimus Gen 3 is going to change everything with a comprehensive waterproofing and environmental sealing system that nobody, and I mean nobody, expected to come this soon. So what exactly have the leaks revealed? Let's get into the technical details, because this is where things get genuinely fascinating. According to the leaked information, Tesla's engineers have developed a proprietary sealing architecture for Optimus Gen 3 that reportedly achieves an IP67 rating, and if you don't know what that means, let me break it down for you because it matters a lot. IP ratings, or ingress protection ratings, are the international standard for measuring how resistant an electronic device is to dust and water. The first digit, 6, means complete protection against dust, 0 particulate ingress. The second digit, 7, means the device can be submerged in up to 1 meter of water for up to 30 minutes without any water getting inside. To put that in perspective, your iPhone has an IP68 rating, which is slightly better, but for a full humanoid robot with hundreds of moving parts, dozens of actuators, complex wiring harnesses, and a central compute unit that has to manage everything in real time, achieving IP67 is an absolutely extraordinary engineering feat. The engineers at Tesla apparently had to completely rethink how the robot's joints are constructed, how the wiring is routed through the body, and how the compute housing is sealed, all without adding significant weight or reducing the robot's freedom of movement, and by all accounts, they pulled it off. The leaked engineering documents, which have been circulating in the Tesla investment and robotics communities, describe a multi-layer sealing system that uses custom-designed silicone gaskets at every joint interface, a pressurized inner housing for the main compute stack, and hydrophobic coatings applied to all external actuator surfaces. What's particularly clever about Tesla's approach, according to these leaks, is that they didn't just slap waterproofing on top of an existing design. They rebuilt the entire internal architecture of Optimus Gen 3 with waterproofing as a first-class design requirement from the very beginning. That means the seals don't fight against the robot's movement, instead, they're integrated into the joint geometry itself, using Tesla's advanced manufacturing capabilities to create precision-molded components that seal perfectly at every range of motion. This is the kind of engineering detail that sounds boring until you realize what it means in practice. It means this robot can be hosed down on a factory floor, can operate in pouring rain on a construction site, and can work in the kind of humid, dusty, or wet industrial environments that currently require human workers to put themselves at physical risk every single day. Now let's talk about why this matters commercially, because here at Drive Tech Tesla we don't just cover the cool technology, we also help you understand what it means for Tesla's business and for the broader market, and this waterproofing development is genuinely transformative from a commercial perspective. Think about the industries that currently can't use a robot like previous generation Optimus. Outdoor construction, agriculture, oil and gas, mining, maritime operations, waste management, disaster relief, military logistics, and outdoor warehouse operations like car lots and container yards. All of those markets have been essentially closed to Optimus Gen 1 and Gen 2 because of their lack of environmental protection. Now, with Gen 3 reportedly rated at IP67, Tesla can suddenly market Optimus to an enormous range of new customers and industries that collectively represent trillions of dollars in labor spent globally. Elon Musk has said publicly that he believes the humanoid robot market will eventually be worth tens of trillions of dollars, and that Tesla's Optimus will be its most valuable product. More valuable than all its cars, more valuable than its energy business, more valuable than everything else combined. That always sounded like Elon being Elon, bold, hyperbolic, visionary. But when you start to understand leaks like this one, when you realize that Tesla is quietly solving the hard engineering problems that are keeping robots out of the real world, that prediction starts to sound a whole lot less crazy. And speaking of the competitive landscape, let's talk about how this puts Tesla against the other players in humanoid robotics, because the competition is heating up fast and you need to understand where Tesla stands. Boston Dynamics, which is owned by Hyundai, has been in the robotics game for decades, and their Atlas robot is genuinely impressive in terms of agility and strength. But Atlas costs somewhere between $150,000 and $250,000 per unit depending on the configuration, and it's still primarily a research and demonstration platform rather than a commercially deployed work robot. Figure AI, which is one of the most well-funded humanoid robot startups, has been making headlines with their Figure 01 and Figure 02 robots and their partnership with BMW, but they're still in relatively early-stage deployment. Agility Robotics, which makes the Digit robot and was recently acquired by Schaeffler, has the most commercial deployments so far, including a deal with Amazon, but Digit is a warehouse-specific robot with limited general-purpose capability. None of these competitors, as far as we know, have achieved anything close to IP67 level waterproofing on a full humanoid form factor robot. And that's an enormous competitive moat that Tesla is quietly building right under everyone's noses, and it's one of the main reasons that leaks like this one are so significant for anyone paying attention to where the robotics industry is going. There's another angle to this story that hasn't gotten nearly enough attention, and that's what waterproofing enables for Tesla's own manufacturing operations specifically. Tesla's gigafactories are massive, complex industrial facilities where processes like casting, stamping, painting, and battery assembly involve significant amounts of liquids, coolants, lubricants, cleaning fluids, paint, and various chemical processes. The paint shop in particular is an environment where traditional robots already work, but humanoid robots have been completely absent, because the aerosol-heavy, solvent-rich atmosphere is extremely challenging for electronics. With IP67 rated waterproofing and dust-tight sealing, Optimus Gen 3 could theoretically be deployed in Tesla's own paint shops, in battery cell manufacturing areas where humidity control is critical, and in the casting areas where the gigapress operates and metal shavings and lubricants are everywhere. That means Tesla can use its own factories as the proving ground for Gen 3 in much harsher conditions than Gen 2 was ever exposed to, which in turn gives Tesla's engineers real-world data to continue improving the robot at a pace that no other company can match, because no other company has a fleet of their own robots working in their own factories with full access to all the operational data. Let me also address something that some of you are probably thinking. How do we know these leaks are real? That's a fair and important question, and I want to be transparent with you about it because we always try to separate confirmed facts from reported information here at DriveTech Tesla. The leaked engineering details have appeared on multiple independent platforms, including forums that have a strong track record of accurate Tesla leaks going back years. And they've been discussed by several reliable Tesla watchers and analysts who have verified sources inside the company. Additionally, several of the specific technical claims in the leaks are consistent with patents that Tesla has actually filed publicly, including a 2024 patent application for a sealed actuator assembly for humanoid robotics with multi-material gasket interfaces, and another patent for a pressurized electronics enclosure with dynamic pressure equalization for mobile robotic platforms. Those patents are real, they're publicly searchable, and they line up very closely with what the leaks are describing. That doesn't constitute 100% proof, but it's strong corroborating evidence that something very significant is happening in Tesla's robotics engineering division around environmental protection for Optimus Gen 3. Now let's zoom out and think about the bigger picture here, because this is ultimately about more than just a waterproofing rating on a robot. What we're really talking about is Tesla systematically removing every barrier to mass deployment of Optimus in the real world, one engineering challenge at a time. First they solved the locomotion problem, making the robot walk stably and efficiently. Then they solved the dexterity problem, giving it hands capable of precise manipulation. Then they solved the vision and AI problem. Using Tesla's own FSD-derived neural networks and Dojo supercomputer to give Optimus the ability to understand and navigate its environment in real time. Now they're apparently solving the environmental protection problem, making the robot genuinely robust in the full range of conditions where human workers currently operate. And each time Tesla solves one of these problems, the total addressable market for Optimus expands dramatically, the commercial case gets stronger, and the timeline to mass deployment gets shorter. Elon Musk has said he expects Tesla to produce millions of Optimus robots per year eventually, millions, not thousands, and leaks like this one suggest that the engineering foundation for that scale is being laid right now, in ways that the public hasn't fully appreciated yet. Let's also touch on what the leaked information says about the Gen 3 deployment timeline, because this is something a lot of you have been asking about in the comments. According to the insider sources, Tesla is planning to begin limited external deployments of Optimus Gen 3, meaning outside of Tesla's own facilities, sometime in the second half of 2025, with commercial availability to external customers potentially beginning in 2026. The waterproofing capability is apparently one of the key requirements that external industrial customers have been requesting, and achieving IP67 was considered a prerequisite for certain partnership agreements that Tesla has reportedly been negotiating. The production is expected to ramp at Gigafactory Texas, which already has some Optimus manufacturing infrastructure in place, with an initial target of several thousand units in the first commercial production run. The pricing, according to leaks, will be somewhere in the range of $20,000 to $30,000 per unit at scale, which would be revolutionary if accurate, dramatically undercutting every existing humanoid robot on the market and making the economics of robot labor genuinely compelling for a wide range of industries. One more thing I want to highlight from the leaks that I think is being criminally underreported. The Gen 3 waterproofing system apparently also includes a thermal management upgrade that's linked to the sealing architecture. Because when you seal a robot this tightly, you create challenges for heat dissipation, the electronics inside generate heat, and if you can't let air flow freely, that heat can become a problem. Tesla's engineers reportedly solved this with a liquid cooling loop that's fully contained within the sealed body, similar in concept to the liquid cooling systems in Tesla's electric vehicle battery packs and motors. This liquid cooling system apparently allows Optimus Gen 3 to maintain safe operating temperatures even when the robot is working hard in sealed, waterproof mode in warm outdoor environments. Which is exactly the kind of challenge you'd face deploying a robot on a construction site in summer, or in a hot industrial facility. The fact that Tesla solved the thermal management problem as part of the waterproofing solution shows a level of systems-level engineering thinking that is really impressive and that, once again, is consistent with Tesla's overall approach of solving problems holistically rather than in isolation. So what does all of this mean for you? Whether you're watching this as a Tesla investor, as someone fascinated by robotics and future technology, as someone thinking about how AI and robots will change the job market, or just as someone who loves staying on the cutting edge of what's happening in the world, this development matters. The waterproofing of Optimus Gen 3 is not a footnote. It's not a minor spec improvement. It's a capability unlock that dramatically expands where this robot can go and what it can do, and it's arriving faster than almost anyone predicted. Tesla is moving at a pace in robotics that mirrors how it moved in electric vehicles a decade ago, systematically, relentlessly solving the hard problems, and building toward a scale that will eventually make the competition look small. And when you combine this waterproofing capability with everything else Tesla is doing, the AI improvements, the dojo training infrastructure, the manufacturing scale-up, the planned price point, you start to see the outline of something truly historic taking shape. We will absolutely be following this story closely as more information comes out, so if you haven't already subscribed to Drive Tech Tesla, now is the time. Hit that subscribe button right now, turn on notifications, because we cover every major Tesla and EV development the moment it breaks, and you do not want to miss what's coming next on Optimus Gen 3 and the rest of Tesla's robotics program. If you found this video valuable, drop a like. It takes 1 second and it genuinely helps us reach more people who want to stay ahead of this technology. And most importantly, I want to hear from you in the comments. What do you think about Tesla Bot Gen 3's waterproof features? Is this the upgrade that finally makes Optimus a real commercial product? Do you think Tesla can hit its production targets? Drop your thoughts below. The Drive Tech Tesla community has some of the most informed and passionate Tesla watchers anywhere on YouTube, and I personally read through the comments on every single video. Thank you so much for watching, stay curious, stay plugged in, and I will see you in the next one.